Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game coming today. Today we're going back to our sexy, well, roots, I suppose. Lee Sin jungle. Now guys, boys and girls, listen to me here. Hear me out, as Shaggy Ali G would say. 18 wins, 20 losses, something like that. That's what we're at right now. Pretty bad win-loss ratio. In fact, that's a pretty terrible win-loss ratio. I'm not happy with that. Less than 50% when we're currently in Plat 5. Not happy with that at all. So we need to change that, guys. We need to change it. And what a better way to change our win-loss than to play things we can actually bloody play, rather than playing things we can't play. So, first things first. My tongue hurts. Alright. That's that sorted. Lee Sin jungle, boys and girls. Let's try and... I've only played one game of Lee Sin this whole season, so maybe that is a problem. You know, I'm still stuck between that point of wanting to play cool things, weird things that you guys like is maybe more interesting to see, and also trying to get elo. Like there's a bit of a middle ground there, which I don't really feel like I'm striking the middle ground too well right now. Because right now I'm just playing random stuff and I'm losing a lot. So we wanna strike the middle ground and maybe win a few more games. So every now and then I'll weave in a few games of standard stuff into my champion pool, and then we'll just take it from there. So today, boys and girls, we're playing as Lee Sin jungle. AD res, attack speed, quints, armor, health level, yellows, whatever blues you want to run. For your masteries, go 12, 18, 0, Thunderlord's Decree. Now, a few days ago, on my main account, my main channel, I made a video talking about Peanuts Lee Sin build. We'll probably be doing that build today. That's the build where you go for Warrior Enchant, Hex Drinker into Dead Man's Plate. Now, if this Singed is going to do what I think he's going to do, I might be able to kill him at level 3 here. Because I'm not sure he should be proxying as hard as he is unless he's going to execute. He's going to execute, okay. Interesting stuff. So, yeah. Alright, fair enough. So we're against Nocturne this game in the jungle. Nocturne is actually quite a moderately difficult matchup, I would say, for Lee Sin. Especially when this guy gets double buffs. But this guy has exhaust. Like, I wouldn't be running from this guy if I knew he didn't have exhaust. But because he has exhaust, I'm just going to run from him. It's fine. Bit of awareness from my laners. We could kill this guy. Do not know why he's still invading me. He's got no flash, so I don't see how he survives this, honestly. Alright, good shit. Gonna smite the... Ooh! Smiting the Scuttle Crab for the extra heal. Flashing around the corner. And he's away, boys and girls. We run up to Singed here? No, I don't think so. Not the greatest awareness here from mid laner, but made this mistake last time we were playing. Need to ping more. Need to ping, get my team's attention. Because I can't just be doing stuff like that. If I'm doing that, if I need help, I need to say, yo, guys, I need help. Help me. Right, I'm going to swing down by top side here. I'm pretty low, but Singed doesn't have Ignite, so I don't think his kill potential me is very high. And considering I do not think this will be a 2v1 play here, I'm not too worried. There we go. Good shit. Sorry, a 2v1 play. I meant a 2v2 play because I didn't think that Nocturne would be coming this way. I thought I was fine. So Nocturne bot side. So we're going to recall here because he got a lot of gold. Let's go back and buy some things. So if I were a little bit healthier here and I actually wanted to stay out in the jungle, and perhaps if my smite was up as well, a good move for me to be making here would be to go into Nocturne's jungle. The reason why that would be a good move is because Nocturne is shown bot side. So if he's shown bot side, it means that his top side is kind of like up for grabs a little bit, so it'd be nice for me to walk in there and see whether or not, you know, his camps are up for me to take, because then it's kind of like punishing him a little bit. It's not like a massive punish, but it's still little things like that which make a big difference. But I was going to recall anyway because I've got a decent amount of gold. I'm kind of low on health as well, so just going to recall instead. So this is a fine move as well, and because my bot lane died, which isn't good. But what is good is that they died and left me all these bloody minions, which is beautiful. Let's just move that back a little bit here. There we go. So lots of minions there for me to pick up. I actually got almost a whole level from that. So if you're playing jungle, make sure to keep your eyes on situations where you can just take away jungle camp. Take away lane minions to kind of supplement your jungle camp so that you can get a bit of extra farm. I'm going to look to try and make a gank here as well. Doesn't look like it's warded bot lane, so I'm just going to go ahead and chuck a ward down there for my team because he doesn't have a sight stone yet. So I'll chuck a ward there. Helps him out a little bit with the warding. And I don't think this is going to be a lane that I can gank because the enemy minion, our minion wave is pushing into their minion wave, which means the position of the lane is likely going to be one that I can't really influence. Though having said that, of course, Soraka's just going to run right up to them anyway, so that's fine. I can try and come down here as well again, but I don't know. This is all a little bit fringe. I feel like this play here, probably a low percentage play. So we'll just go ahead and see if there's anything in the jungle for us to take. Doesn't look like there is. Alright, or at least we scouted that out. Maybe I can just sneak away a dragon or something like that. I mean, I guess we could go down, but it all depends on the position of if the Soraka just keeps moving up. Thresh is as far back as he possibly can be, because why wouldn't you be? You're playing Thresh. In that situation, the best play for that Thresh to make is just to flay the Caitlyn there. You always, if you're playing a very skill shot reliant champion, whatever that skill shot is, you always want to lead with whatever it is that helps you land the skill shot. You don't want to lead with the skill shot itself. So if you're playing Blitzcrank, for example, you want to run up to people and punch them before you grab them. If you're playing Lee Sin, you want to gap close with W, slow them down before you fire out your Q. Or if you can also, if you can do it, wait for some other CC to go down first. So for example, if I was to be ganking mid lane, I'll try and wait for Syndra to use her stun before I throw out my Q. All this kind of stuff. Like, you only want to throw out your Q like that if it's the only play you have open, if it's the only play for you to make. And obviously in that situation with Thresh, it wasn't. He could walk up and flay first. So I'm going to go ahead and take this guy's jungle because I can. I'm going to help this guy here now as well. This guy's got no flash, so bullshit. I'm just going to play this really safe here. Soraka's actually behind us as well, so got to be careful. Nice. It's the young Michael Bublé. Caitlyn is coming up, but I think she's going to get caught here actually. Maybe. Oh my goodness. I got juked. I got juked, boys. Ah! Just going to kick him into the wall there. Nice. She's not really got anywhere to run, even if she does flash over that wall like she did. How did I hit the minion behind her? Alright, let's just play a little bit. Like, we don't go too hard here, boys. Don't go too hard. No need. Alright, nice. That was good. I think we played that one relatively well. We didn't have to make any hypey plays, and this is the downside of this Nocturne taking exhaust. He took the exhaust. I would argue he took it just to cheese me, just so that he can 1v1 me in it, you know, and just like easily win the 1v1. Because if I didn't know that guy had exhaust, imagine me going for that level 1 play not knowing he has exhaust. If I hadn't bothered to check, which to be honest, you could probably get away with that. Like you could probably use that as an excuse. Oh, I didn't realize that guy had exhaust. Why does Nocturne have exhaust? You know, like of course you're not going to expect that. But you always want to, like, I saw it in the load screen, because I was actually paying attention in the load screen, unlike most times. And by seeing it, I can make a, you know, I had the information that he had exhaust, so therefore I made a better decision. But the thing is with Nocturne, like, I really don't think it's necessary, because he doesn't need it. Like, Nocturne can beat the crap out of me in a 1v1 without exhaust. He doesn't need the exhaust to do that. Like, Nocturne arguably at level 3 is one of the strongest, like, arguably the strongest 1v1 champion in the game. Like, maybe someone like Olaf might be a bit better because you can just spam your axes on Olaf. Did she really take my red buff? Okay. But as far as it goes, Nocturne has like a damaging ability with his Q, an AD steroid, so basically it's like he's got like 2 or 3 extra long swords when he stands in his Q trail, in the dust trail. Like, he's got free attack speed as well, so like a dagger's worth of attack speed. It's got to be mid, surely. Yeah. So he has loads of attack speed. Oh my goodness, I'm boosted. Holy moly. I don't think he's going to get away from me though, but still. So he gets loads of attack speed from his W, and then if he blocks a skill shot, if he blocks a skill as well by using his spell shield, then it's like it's a really strong 1v1. So And then of course you've got extra damage on your E, you've got a CC, like there's just, it's hard for Nocturne to lose a 1v1, honestly, especially if he's got double buffs as well, or especially red buff, I guess. So for him to take exhaust, it's just a bit overkill. Like, I probably can't fight Nocturne anyway unless I find him really low on health. And I don't know, I think he might regret having that. Anyway, so there have been some things that I've talked about that I haven't really explained too well. When I invaded his red buff, that's because I saw him gank Quinn top lane and I knew his red buff was respawning because my blue buff was respawning at the same time, and so he would have done his red as I did my blue. So I knew that I was going to respawn at the same time, so I took his red buff away, and then his chickens because he was there, though I wasn't looking at the minimap, because if I were, I could have helped Syndra earlier. Then what happened after that, I don't know. I took that tower there because, again, we killed Nocturne and we killed Annie. So 2 people, oh wow, under the tower. Look at that damage, man, holy shit. He should just go and try and kill me here. There's no reason for him to not turn on me there. Look at that damage though, this is what I mean. I don't know whether he crit me or something there, but this is what I mean. If Nocturne wants to fight me 1v1, I can't stop him. Like, I can't beat him 1v1. So yeah, he should just go really ballsy on me. But still, without having that flash, obviously, there is the downside of that. Can I help her here? Actually might be able to. If Syndra does some damage back to her, maybe I can help her. No? That's fine. I can't, like, does she have Tibbers? I'm assuming she's got her ult. I'm assuming she has ult because I don't see Tibbers. Wait, she doesn't have ult? Oh, okay. But yeah, that's another thing as well. Like, I'd assume she would have her ult because I don't see Tibbers. But then again, I would assume she doesn't have her ult because why the bloody hell wouldn't she have used it on Syndra? She's going to try and turn this on me, isn't she? Like, I can just play this one as calm and cool and collected as possible here. I can't go deep on her necessarily. Not that I think I'd want to because, you know, that'd probably get me in trouble. I'm actually going to die here, aren't I? Whew, how did I land that Q? I do not know how I landed that Q. No, I knocked into it. I don't think I was going to survive that. Sorry, Thresh, but I can't jump in earlier or she will probably double us. Nocturne at least, Nocturne top Singe TP. So that, at least that's good to know that Nocturne's top side. Like that helps our team a little bit as well. But yeah, I think that was just a bit of an ugly play there. Now let's see, do I want to go for Ninja Tabby or Mertras this game? Mercs is good for Annie. I guess it's like, I'm going to have some decent use out of Mercs, but I also think Ninja Tabby is, I would argue, overall potentially more useful this game. Because like, I think Ninja Tabby is going to be more useful because it means that both Caitlyn and Nocturne are very auto-attack based champions. So I'm going to be able to negate a decent amount of damage from both of them just by having the Ninja Tabby. It's like 12% from all basic attacks. So obviously AD carry is almost solely basic, like auto-attack based. And Nocturne as well is very heavily auto-attack based. So Ninja Tabby I think is really useful. That's got to be mid. It's mid. Don't think she's going to escape this one. Oh my goodness. The last hit. Oh, she didn't go over the wall. Unlucky. Nice stun. Good juke. Last auto. Oof. That is unfortunate. This is why you join a fight, by the way. If you ever see a play happening, just join in it. Just run to the play. Because chances are you can do something. Even if you don't think you can, chances are you can. Like you'll just find that, because like if you're always moving towards the action, you're bound to have something happen. Like not all the time, but there's a decent chance it will. And if it does, then boom, you're there. And whoops, and you can influence that. So I got a kill on Annie, I got a kill on Singed. I don't think I saved Syndra, but she could have died there quite easily. So you never know exactly what's going to happen, but you always know if something were to happen, it would probably happen around that area, right? So you always want to run to a fight if you think you can get there in time to influence it. But if not, it's fine to just like go to like another lane and just try and match the pressure there. I'm sorry, Quinn. The last time you took one of my buffs, you died. Solo. To this 1 and 8 Singed. Then again, you are... Oh, shit. Hello. Then again, you are 8-2, so maybe I should give you a bit more respect. Can we do this? Oh, actually, no, we shouldn't do this. Well, actually, I guess we can if Thresh is coming in. Good hook. Okay, for some reason, I was thinking about smiting that minion, but then I realized my smite doesn't do enough damage to kill a fighting minion. 682 with a 640 damage smite. So yeah, it's a bit awkward. Now I haven't taken dragon this game. Something you guys may be thinking like, oh, if you're winning, you know, if you're strong as a jungler, if your bot lane is also doing fine. I mean, it's hard to argue these guys are the stronger bot. Like I have the stronger bot lane, but it's not like we have a weak bot lane this game. I guess. Why don't you take dragon more frequently? The biggest reason for it really is just that I really don't value ocean dragons, but I should probably put more value on them because if you get them really early, they can be quite useful, especially if you've got like, if you're mid laners basically. If you have like people who use a lot of mana, I think it's really useful for. But also the bigger reason in my opinion is that if you take dragons, even if they're shit dragons, if you take them, firstly, it empowers your elder dragon should you take that in the future, but more importantly is that it kind of resets the dragon and gives you a chance to like have a better dragon spawn. Okay, I was trying to line up Soraka there into the Caitlyn, but that works too. Right, Annie's actually on top side here. Unless it's Nocturne that was being pinged here, we're good. Good shit. So again, this play here was me trying to focus around the strong lane. Like I saw what my team was doing, I saw the position they were in, and we just go to make the dive. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I have to go in 20 minutes. Well, I think you're pretty safe, Thresh. Though then again, why would you queue up for a league game if you only have 40 minutes to play? Feels a bit bad, man. Like, LS told me a very smart phrasing when it comes to solo queue, philosophy for solo queue. It's better to start more fires than put out fires. That's what he said. And what that means is it's better to like just create strong members of your team rather than saving people or helping people that aren't strong. Now, to be honest, there is no such thing as like a weak member of our team. But what my bot lane would like, the play I made there with Vayne and Thresh was because these guys were in a strong position. They were pushing in, and I knew that I could influence that. This guy, what is this guy building, man? Exhaust, Phantom Dancer, Zeal. He's trolling, surely. Oh god. The tower is so low. I wonder. Good hook. Ah! So close. So close. Do not chase the singe, Foxy. That's rule number 1 of Lego Leggins. Alright, I've got a lot of gold. Let's go spend it. 2.4k. So, in fact, actually, I need like 80 gold. Just get the Krugs. Oh, Quinn's going mid. I can't even shield Quinn for a potential assist. I just need 80 gold. That's all I need. Just give me 80 gold. There we go. We'll take that. We'll take that. Alright, now I can get my dead man's plate. There we go. So yeah, this is the build that Peanut runs. He goes for dead man. He rushes Hex Drinker after the green smite war enchant Hex Drinker, and then he'll get dead man's here. Boom. And then he builds more Mammoius. I think this is a good game to have this build, especially because we do have the Singed and the Annie, 2 magic damage solo laners. I mean, even the 1/9 Singed Thornmail does magic damage to me, so obviously a good counterbuy to that. But still, I mean, Peanut does this build every game regardless of the team comp. He really likes this build. Oh, there was a ward like just ran out there, unlucky. So I'm using the Soraka as like an insect there, or like a ladder, I guess you could say. Just hit the Nocturne, bruv. No. There we go. Good shit. You can jump to the Thresher's Lantern, by the way. So there we go. If you hit the Q on someone that isn't the target you want to hit, you can still use them as a ladder. Now, what usually, like, the best way to do this is, like, if you hit someone, like, if I hit Thresh, boom, I've hit Thresh. Then I would, like, hit Thresh, Q to Thresh, and then, like, I'd Q to Thresh, put a ward down here, jump to it, and then boom, kick out Vayne. I call that a ladder in sec, because it's like using one person as a ladder to get to someone else. And that kind of play is really effective, because if you land your Q on the target you want to hit specifically, chances are, don't worry bruv, I got you. Chances are they will just, like, if they're aware that your Q is on them, they'll just run away. Like, they're not gonna stay there, you know. They're gonna be so paranoid because there's a Q on them that they're gonna actually, you know, run away and do something smart. But if the Q isn't on them specifically, directly, usually they don't respect it. This is a bit of a interesting setup for me. Oh, there we go, we got him. I wasn't sure if I could even get that guy with Soraka coming in. It works. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Why didn't I do this earlier? I wonder if I can bait out this Annie ult. If I Q her and then follow the Q but then like W back, do you reckon she'll ult me? I think she will. Alright, here we go. Ooh, she didn't do it. She didn't do it. I thought I'd get her. I thought I'd get her. Oh shit. I'm gonna get ulted here. Nope, she missed. Good shit. Nice. This is what Lee Sin's all about, by the way, when if you're trying to like team fight on him. I don't know if this is like a team fight, but when you're playing Lee Sin, it is more about skirmishing than just like going all in balls deep. So like you saw here, I will jump in, do some shit and jump out. You know, or I jump in and try and kick someone, you know. I'm not just always in the middle of the fight like 24/7 pumping someone. It's a better way to be playing Lee Sin in my opinion. Alright, good shit. Let me go ahead and pop this. Alright, let's take a look at the damage, shall we, boys? Alright, good game. 7-1 and 15. Not bad. That feels a little bit strange. I felt like I did so much more in that game. Well, alright. We still did a crap ton. And yeah, I mean, this Nocturne build with Exhaust, Static, Shiv, and Phantom Dancer with no boots. I guess he doesn't need boots, right? If he's got 10% move speed just from his bloody crit items. But Exhaust, really? And I guess you don't need boots when you just run someone down with your Exhaust. Alright. Good shit, Lance. Good shit. So yeah. We're going to peace out now, boys and girls. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll try and weave in probably some more try-hard games, a bit like this one, in between our just like having a bit more fun games, because look at this win rate. 20 wins and 21 losses. End me. Alright, thanks for watching, boys and girls. I hope you have a wonderful, amazing day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is where you're from. Have a good one. Peace out, boys, and I will see you in my next